Okay, for those of you who haven't watched my videos before, this is Joe Bliss, Casey Jones 1950 on YouTube. This is my Allegheny Central freelance railroad. Mostly I model C&O, nickel plate prototypes, Pure Marquette, B&O, and my own road name is Allegheny Central, of course. And I can I can model anything I want to run on that, including PAs or other locomotives that the C&O never had. For example, Pennsylvania F7s tucked back there by the roundhouse. Anyhow, this part of the layout was added on in 1980, and if I ever get it completed, I'm getting ready to add on another branch line on this bench work, and there'll be a lift up between the two, and then there's a removable section there in the closet, and all this bench work is L-girder bench work. L-girder is an inverted L with a 1x2 on the top, and then either 1x4, or in this case I used 1x6s. This plywood can be cut out and raised up on the grid with risers and elevated to any height necessary. Altogether, this will be an additional 13 feet roughly by 17 feet along that wall. And then this engine terminal going over here, this will be Peach Creek, West Virginia on the Logan subdivision. I plan to have a roundhouse and turntable here at this end. Anyway, the original part of the layout is back here, and this is roughly a 16.5 foot by 7 foot room. 16.5 by 17.5, 7.5 foot room. I'll get it right. Up along the wall there is Thurman, West Virginia, supposedly. Comes around Meadow Creek Junction here, crosses over the bridges, comes back down, and over there is where it says Malfunction Junction. That's the lead to Hinton Yard, which is in the back. And then it comes around the loop, and down here the lower track goes into White Sulphur Springs, and then slips around through the tunnel, and the trackage in the tunnel is all double stacked over there. It comes back to Huntington, the main town. So let's put it on a flat car and we'll run it around. Today I'm going to power the train with an Atlas RSD12. Most of the signals are not all operational yet. Most of the ones in the yard are just for turnout position. Now we're going out on the main line. The main line signals will be eventually all detection. I'm using the modified circuit that I bought years ago from guy called Kurtzcraft. Minus roll down lines. And my signals. My signals operate on a magnet research company. Well, we'll confirm it. Tower. At the end of Hunting's Yard. Now the train's westbound, going through the loop here at Clinton, and it's returning to Huntington westbound. Down below is the long tunnel past White Central. It's also visual into Huntington when you connect.